Hello, everyone. In this video, I'm going to share 9 powerful tips on setting and achieving measurable goals. Tip number 1, write your goal down. Most of us daydream about the things we want to accomplish. These are just dreams that we can easily become distracted from. When you take the time and put in the effort to write your goal down, it becomes something real. Writing it down gives it a physical form. Beyond this, writing out your goals forces you to consider precisely what you're aiming for, and you need to be as specific as possible. "I am going to be rich" just doesn't cut it. Think more like, "I will start an internet store selling widgets to people in this specific community and grow my sales at this rate." Tip number 2, make sure your goal is measurable. Define what success looks like. As the old saying goes, how will you know when you get there if you don't know where you are going? Making sure your goal is measurable can be tricky, depending on what you are trying to achieve. But there is always a way. Achieving your goals is no different than taking a trip, just as you might plan where to stop for fuel or spend the night. Set definite waypoints to mark your progress against. Whether it is lifting a certain amount of weight, growing your bank account to a particular number, or reaching some desired sales quota, you have to have a gauge to measure your progress against. Tip number 3, break down your goal into smaller actionable steps to make tracking and measuring your progress easier. There are 2 primary reasons to break your goals into bite-sized pieces. One is it helps prevent you from becoming overwhelmed and getting discouraged. The other is it lays out a map you can use to gauge your progress and celebrate your achievements. The idea of running an 8-minute pace can easily feel unobtainable if you walk a 20-minute mile. The secret is to take tiny bites to keep yourself motivated. Aim for an 18-minute mile. Then a 15, and remember to celebrate each milestone on your journey. Tip number 4, set realistic expectations and timelines for achieving your goal. When trying to achieve something, it is essential to keep things real. Using our running example, you are not going to cut your time in half in a week. It may take months or, if the goal you are trying to achieve is difficult to achieve, even years. If you are aiming for a big promotion at work that requires a master's degree and you only have an associate's, you know you have a long road ahead of you. So, moderate your expectations and be generous with your timeline. Reaching a goal faster than expected feels great, but falling behind can be discouraging. Tip number 5, create a detailed plan that outlines the steps you will take to achieve your goal. Now that you know where you're at and where you're going comes the hard part. You have to formulate a plan. Break your goal down into bite-sized pieces and write up a plan. Create micro goals that you can more easily achieve, and remember, despite what you may have been told, aim low, not high. As mentioned before, failure leads to discouragement. Most people don't fail to achieve their goals from a lack of talent or work ethic. They fail because they lose faith in themselves. Make your plan as detailed as possible, and remember to break large tasks into smaller ones. One last thought on writing your plan. Remember to add specific rewards for yourself as you complete difficult tasks. What the rewards are is entirely up to you, but make them big enough to keep you moving forward. Tip number 6, prioritize tasks and focus on the most important goals first. Setting priorities goes hand in hand with creating your plan. If you want to learn to play the piano, then finding an instructor would definitely be a better first step than buying sheet music. Prioritize the steps that will lay the foundation of your success. Build a sound base as the foundation of your future success. Tip number 7, monitor your progress regularly so that you can adjust your plan if needed. Life is fluid and ever-changing, and your plan should be, also. Take stock of your progress and adjust your plan on a regular basis. Depending on your target, you may need to make weekly updates or even daily adjustments. For some goals, monthly or yearly may make more sense. The point is to constantly adjust your plan so that you continue moving forward without the opportunity to become lazy. Tip number 8. Don't be afraid to take risks and try something new that can help you reach your goal. This can be a deal breaker. Doing something new is always intimidating. You have to be willing to take risks to make progress. It may be learning a new skill or interacting with a group you're not used to being with. If it will help you reach your goal, go for it and jump in with both feet. Tip number 9. Ask for help when you need it. No man is an island, and we all need help sometimes. If your goal is something like a happier home life or ridding yourself of anger issues, you may need to seek outside help. There is no shame in asking for help. If you're not reaching your fitness goals, ask for help. If you are falling behind in a class, ask for help. If someone can assist you and make achieving your goals easier, don't hesitate to ask. If you have found some value in this video, we kindly ask you to like and subscribe to our channel. As always, your comments and suggestions are greatly appreciated, and we would love to hear about what you find most challenging about reaching your goals.